So, to make a video start to scratch, we're just going to I'm going to show you all the tools I use. I'm going to show you how I prep videos, how I put them together, and all that good stuff. But to do that, first things first, I need to have memory. This is my laptop. There are many laptops like it, but this one is mine. So don't you touch it. No touch. Hey,
And as much. Also,
don't touch it.
I was about to go do that.
Also, Mac user.
Yes. All of my friends are too PC, man.
Well, at least you could add me to the Mac user list.
Well, here's the thing. This was not my friends, but when I was getting an associate's, I was talking to the classmate, and we got on politics. Very foolish move on my part, but he was like, you know what? Both parties just need to get along, meet in the middle, stop this partisanship, which is just slowing everything down. It's like, oh, that's pretty reasonable. Oh, I use a Mac. What do you use? Oh God, Mac's the scum of the earth. I'm a PC user. It's like, you will meet halfway on political parties, but computers are your holy war.
Oh my Jesus.
That's not right.
I do feel there's a little error in that.
Arrow. Jesus.
Error. Oh, hey, there's another error. I'm using the Mac, but I'm still getting the blue screen of death. Beep. My Mac likes to sleep. Kind of like its owner.
I know exactly. Oh God, does it ever love to sleep?
Alright, so here's the first thing. External hard drive, portable. Draws power from the USB cord. I store all of my in-progress works on this. That way, when I get home, I can plug it into a home dock, work on it there. Need to go mobile? Hey, there you go. That way I can ignore my friends when we all get together.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to agree with everything.
No, I don't.
Silver Quill's the greatest guy ever. Okay.
Oh, you were being serious.
Okay, now that's one thing you can never accuse me of being.
As my interview with you, as I say.
So basically, portable project holds many things. Artwork, movie files, but over here I've got, rather hard to see right now. Can I sharpen this? It's not going to do much good if you can't read the screen. I'm reading this upside down. Well, that's just making it smaller. It's making it bigger. A little. That's as far as we're going to go.
For zooming.
All right. So, yes, is it focus? Woo! Okay, we're good for the next hour. I'm entertained.
Tim!
What?
Don't make me get Kelly over here.
No, please don't. I'm afraid that is as sharp as I can make it, so I will just have to read you the folder titles.
Well, your voice is amazing anyway, so perfect.
Much appreciated. See, they know how to give me a compliment. Marcus. Kaiju no Kami.
Whatever.
So in the Silver Quill resources, I have Illustrator files of all of my poses, and I do mean all. Actually, I have an odd question for you, but we got to give Illustrator a moment. Time forces me to upgrade every now and again. I used to do just Photoshop and Illustrator, but then Final Cut Pro, which I used last year.
Silver Crow's sad.
Silver Quill is sad because he misses his Final Cut Pro. But I had to let it go because it just couldn't keep up with everything. Alright, now answer me true. This.
Oh!
Nice.
Jesus!
This is every pose just for that angle. I still have one for Silver Quill sitting and Silver Quill facing directly towards the camera. But at Nightmare Nights Dallas, people said they would buy a t-shirt of this.
Just be glorious.
Slap that on a t-shirt and people would buy it. I'm like, what?
Silver Quill holds everything about him in his hand.
I'm wearing my work on my chest. That looks like gobbledygook, and you want me to put that on a shirt?
Because it looks funny.
Yeah.
Do you guys think this is funny? Do you think this is shirt worthy?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We have come to a consensus, but yes, all the poses of Silver Quill, they all started with just one. Come on now. I said just one. There we go. This guy. That was the first pose I ever did.
You'd be happy.
You'd be happy, he'd be kind of neutral, but then you just tweak the mouth and you get happy talk. You tweak the mouth and the eyes, you get cynical talk. Cynical, there we go, cynical. Hello, come on in. There we go, cynical talk. And so on and so forth until, let's see, what was it? Let's see. What do we got on this one? Yeah!
What did you piss off today?
That was me when I made my first pun.
Yeah, who beat you up?
Who didn't? That's the short. So yes, that basically I've been spending time building a library of silver quill poses over time, trying to make pretty much all I need is in there. But truth be told, I always come up with something a little more unique. So out of that file has come.
Oh boy.
That.
Let's see here. The window usually displays the information. View.
Monstrosity.
Show view options. New. Usually it tells me how many objects are there at the bottom of the screen. Hide toolbar, show preview. Well, basically if we just get info, 293 poses.
Jeez.
It builds up over time.
Of course it
What was
does.
our first one?
I'm an electronic hoarder, it seems.
And how many gigabytes does all that take?
Actually, not that much. I mean, it's all on this portable hard drive, and that's like 5 gigs?
5 gigs.
No, 2 terabytes. There you go.
I was gonna say 5 gigs.
No.
That's like barely anything.
What is this,
Used to be-
1994?
I'm from a generation that installed computer games on like 12 floppy disks. You spent the first game you ever played was the waiting game, as it said, okay, now install disk 2. Now install disk 3. Disk 4. That's your cat.
Oh god, that takes me back.
Did you try to install your cat in a computer?
Mine keeps doing what she's doing, and I'm fine. Well,
Look, for the
God.
record, cats have floppy ears, not floppy drives. Now, normally I have a home setup with a microphone, but this is the very first one I ever used. In fact, I got this long before I became Brony for a certain radio drama that I sent my friends while they were away. I had the Demon of Nerds, Nerds for Ratu, steal his entire collection
And then a portal opened up that sucked everything away.
into hell, where Michael Bay's soul already dwells. But here's the thing, my friends. I'm not going to be the voice of this video. One of you is.
What?
I see you're already volunteering your friend. I applaud you. My friend's just like that. And your volunteer where her mouth is full of some sort of treat. Ergo, she cannot counter. This is tactically planned and brilliant. I salute you. But here's my thing. I need a volunteer to provide their voice. Who would like to provide a voice? Appreciate you, sir. I do not know you, so people can't say I'm a plant. You're a plant.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I kid, but please do come on.
Yeah.
But can we confirm for the cameras, the YouTube, which I can't see because dang, that's bright.
And that's so bright.
And I'm blue, double D, double die. Double D, double die.
Why so
I
sad?
have not commissioned you to sit in the audience and volunteer, have I?
what? I thought you did.
I like this guy already. So, here's the thing. A lot of folks nowadays are using blue Yetis and blue snowballs
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
and other USB microphones. And that's good because it gets the microphone directly into the computer, but there are a couple drawbacks. I've used a blue Yeti for a good while. It's a very powerful, good microphone, arguably better than this condenser. But there's one catch. It's powered through the USB just like my hard drive, and so you record an electronic buzz. It's a hum. You have to take it out in sort of a post-recording.
Audacity.
Yes, but don't sit down.
I know. I just need to get my jacket.
Oh, okay. There you go. Because it's cold. Well, we are directly under the air conditioning.
What old did I know?
Much. So these microphones are powered by an XLR connection. This is standard audio stuff. But because no computer could fit an XLR connection in the basic case, especially when thinner is apparently better now,
Yep.
you have to have a converter box. These things take the signal from a standard mic and convert it into a digital signal. It's totally devoted to that process. It is very helpful.
At some point.
This screen is not helpful. We can,
It shows us nothing but where the source is.
I don't know.
Oh, Nori,
Oh.
you missed your chance.
That was
Never mind.
Silver Quill in his beta form.
Yes, the beta form. This is the old test. This was just going to be the silver shadow. What I liked about this episode is that it's very bright.
Fuck even.
Now, I've gone through several audio programs in the period of like a year and a half. When I started recording, I was using GarageBand because that's... What are you saying? Primary temp volume cannot be found? Oh, that's no big deal. When I started recording, I was using GarageBand. It comes standard with most Macs. I don't know about PCs.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Well, it works, but it's not very powerful. Then I learned about Audacity, which you gotta have when you're making videos. Audacity.
Which is weird. I actually use GarageBand to do sound Foleys.
But that too had limitations.
Exactly.
It's a free program. It does work really well, but honestly, sometimes when you need to be really spiffy, you need stronger audio. So,
Exactly.
since I had upgraded to Adobe Premiere, I also got Adobe Audition. This is what I use to record. So, sir, could you please spell your name for me?
ABI, or just use my first name, Raphael.
Rock?
Raphael.
Raphael.
R-A-F-A-E-L.
You're a Ninja Turtle?
Everyone says that.
I'm sorry, I thought he was a rapier user who turned into a vampire all of a sudden.
All right. So, first off, we just do a little test. Adobe Audition preferences general. Let's make sure this is getting audio from where it should. Audio hardware. Yeti USB codec. Yes, I want to continue. I'm the one who flipped and hit the button. I love it when computers... You ever feel like your computer is condescending towards you? Are you really sure you want to do that?
Yeah. Trust me, I've known it sometimes with some of my work documents.
Do you really want to delete this file? Yes. Are you sure you want to delete this file?
Are you sure you want to?
Are you sure you want to do
empty
it? I wouldn't have clicked it if I wasn't.
Are you sure you want to empty your recycle bin with this thing you deleted?
I feel like it'd be HAL 9000 if it was like your passive-aggressive mom. Really now? I guess sure you want to do that, Dave?
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
Your motherboard and I are very disappointed in you.
Motherboard.
Alrighty. So, yep, if I get out of the way, you can see that when I talk along the bottom of the screen there, well, if I got the mouse out of the way, make the dot. That's my audio. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Dr. Quill.
Hi, everybody. We're only gonna kill half you tonight. It's good times. Wait, I'm in an episode of Borat.
We kill.
Oh, yes, I had surgery earlier this year. Had my appendix out. You want to know the name of my surgeon? Dr. We Kill. I asked the nurses, is it Dr. Wakil? We Kyle? No, it's We Kill. Your bedside manner is amazing.
Greetings, Mr. Bond. I am Dr. Wekill.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
that sounds
that
perfect.
situation totally Blofelds. All right, Raphael, if I may borrow you.
What would you like me to say?
Well, first I want you to take this mic and say your credit card number and social
Well, you see.
All right. What I'd really like to say is first introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi, my name is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. Hope you liked the lights and the concert overall.
Excellent. Although I'm afraid, if you look at the waveform, that is dang tiny. That is dang tiny. So let us up the input. This comes with little knobs to change the input outputs. So can you say that one more time?
Hello, my name is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. Hope you guys liked the concert.
Perfect. See? Much stronger. That is your voice in digital format. So, Raphael, would you say into the microphone, who is your favorite poem?
Twilight Sparkle.
In a full sense, please. Twilight Sparkle is my favorite poem.
Twilight Sparkle is my favorite pony, and she's best princess.
Okay, you're half right. That's what you get for having a Luna fanboy hosting this.
Thank God I'm not up there.
And then
Hey, I thought you kept them in check up there.
he gets slips out every now and again. And then what is your favorite Twilight episode and why?
Oh boy.
Keep the mic close.
I guess the glass of water episode, the Three is a Crowd, I guess. Oh no, Twilight's Kingdom is my favorite Twilight episode
Oh, why is that your favorite?
because the T-Rex battle and just the story in general was just awesome. It's my favorite episode too.
Excellent. And is there anything you'd like to say to the audience?
Not really.
Well, gee, that's how.
Then how about a tagline? Just thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening to me.
There you go. Well done, sir. So now we stop the recording. And we have a whole lot of stuff, but we're not done with this audio yet. However, there's one thing I want you all to take away from this, and I want you to see if you can beat Everfree Northwest at this.
Wait, what?
Yes. There is one command, which is your savior, your protector, and the thing that will keep you from crying.
Save.
Save.
Yes, Command S, or if you're PC, or Control S.
Yes. Yeah.
Save. If your computer slows down, you save. If the lights flicker, you save. If you burp, you save. If you blink, you save. You save, save,
I know
save,
so
save.
many.
Because if you don't, you lose a lot of hours of work. Now, I'm going to save this as
If you don't export them all as empty something or
You're
another.
welcome, you back. So I'm going to save this under a new folder. At running of the leaves audio. And I'm going to save it as RotL audio raw wave.
Please leave
Yes,
it
you're
later.
so raw. Passion.
You're about as raw as a subtitleless Japanese anime.
So now we don't have a big speaker, but I brought this little home speaker that is quite strong. Let's see how it sounds to y'all.
Oh boy.
It ain't sounding like squat. Probably because it's not plugged in. Or is it? It is. What gives?
Well, the beginning of the audio was like.
Well, this should work.
The Three is a Crowd, I guess. Oh no, Twilight's Kingdom is my favorite Twilight episode.
There we go. So can you hear that okay?
Yes.
I know it's not the
Yeah.
greatest sound, but there you go. So we don't need all this quiet stuff. Delete that.
RotL, I was the light technician last night. You guys like the concert?
Let me guess. You're thinking, do I really sound like that?
Yes.
I feel the same way every time I record my audio. I hear a completely different voice when I speak.
Who doesn't?
Sounds like me when I was recording.
It's actually because when you're speaking, part of the vibrations or your actual voice that carries through bounces around in your bounces around in your head and your throat, and when it gets to your eardrums, it's a little deeper. The pitches change.
That
If
was
you want to
way
learn
too
more
much.
about that, look up SciShow.
And yet, in my case, it's because there's a lot of empty space up here, so there's more to echo. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and add a little bit more to Raphael's voice to make it sweeter, because it'd be great, but you're recording in a big empty room where the sound bounces around. So there can be an echo, you can lose a little bit of the richness of your voice, and so, we invented these because no technology can perfectly record you on the first go.
Nope.
You can just make it varying degrees of bad. So this is the parametric equalizer. Basically, I've just selected a preset, make it as loud as you can, which is not a whole lot, but watch this, I'll really make it loud now.
Oh no.
No!
I'm gonna normalize to
Oh, boy.
95%. What does that do? It boosts the quiet parts and it brings down the loud parts to make it a little more consistent.
Okay, now I actually have a strategy for when I random next
My
time.
name is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. Hope you guys like the concert.
There we go. Next we need to, let's see here. I have this saved under favorites so I don't have to do this step by step every time. It's a little workflow, but I want you all to hear it. Because now we're gonna do something really special. The dynamic processing. Basically this is going to boost, alter the timbre just a little, make the lower tones of your voice richer, maybe bring down the high parts a little. And there are a lot of presets for it, so let's try, what sounds fun? How about voiceover? That seems rather self-explanatory. Ooh! Okay, see how it was going diagonal and now it's up here? I want to see what this does to his voice.
Let's see.
Oh,
Very.
Oh,
that made me brother.
that's
Light technician last night. Hope you guys liked the concert.
Perfect. See,
Oh,
watch
oh my.
Roger. That is your voice.
So you can hear some Yahoo in the back, doesn't know when to shut up.
Yes, the glass of water.
Okay. Now normally, in truth, I toyed around and I came up with something I thought matched my voice pretty well. I don't have a preset obviously for you, sir. My apologies. So we're going to normalize one more time. Just to make sure everything's good and nice and strong.
Yes.
There we go.
It's the best thing.
Oh, now we make with, this is a fun little filter. De-esser. This takes a, I'm going to use the male voice de-esser. Basically, when you use the S, it's very tempting to put your teeth together and push a loud breath through it. And it sounds awful. Sibilance. Sibilance is awful. It's one of the most amateur voice actor things you can do. And yet you can still get a career. Who here remembers a PlayStation 2 game called Robotic Alchemic Drive, or RAD? I see one hand, two hands, three. I see a wavy hand, which is like waving hello or not. Or
It
just,
means maybe I do, maybe I don't.
I don't know, I'm still reading his own. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. What's it worth to you? But basically, there was this voice actress for this little schoolgirl friend of the main character, and she hit her S's so hard, I thought there was static on the disc. I thought they'd had some sort of horrific accident. I thought, you got paid to do this. Granted, the game I'm a fan of giant monster movies. I got to pilot a giant robot. Not complaining. Side note, if you're a fan of giant monster movies, my friend and cameraman is Kaiju no Kami. Give him a look if you want to talk about all things Godzilla and other giant monster related. On YouTube.
Among other things.
You don't count, Anthony. I already know you.
I already know you too.
So the de-esser goes through the whole thing, and it just looks for peaks where it might take a little bit of the stress out of an S.
then what's the proper way to speak in S's?
Well, you have to talk to more professional voice actors than I, but I believe you don't really put your teeth too close together and kind of move your tongue to the back of your mouth rather than press it up front. I am hearing a recital, a grand theater. Wait, is that a Christmas Carol?
What was this playing?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
that was the wallet scene from Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy in SpongeBob.
Yes. In SpongeBob. Okay, I was in that awkward phase where I actually thought I had to act like an adult to be an adult. I didn't watch SpongeBob. SpongeBob. I didn't. And let's see here. There was de-esser, but there was also one other. Noise removal. The last step in this process. Let's see if we have a moment of supposed
Twilight
silence.
episode.
Why is that your favorite?
Because the T-Rex battle and just the story in general was just awesome. It's my favorite episode too.
Excellent. And is there anything you'd like to say to the audience? Okay, right there where it's quiet, but you hear kind of this hum, probably from our friend the projector. That's not the best thing to have around, and all microphones pick up all sound. Even if you feel like you're being dead silent, the plate in the microphone is going to vibrate just a little to create a little noise.
Yeah, it sucks recording and having the airplane fly by.
Oh, yes, he lives close to a private airfield, so yeah, that's a bummer. I've got neighbors upstairs who have a puppy.
I have nieces and nephews who are really loud.
Or you have the neighbors upstairs with their baby crying.
And so at some point you just think, I could be a really great voice actor if everyone else would just die.
I'd be a really great voice actor if I actually had a soundproof room, which even my parents want me to have one.
So this option is capture noise print. I highlight a section of just the noise, and I say, this computer is what you want to look out for. And then I go to adaptive noise reduction, which kind of, well, it's really a light noise. We're going to keep it at light noise reduction. This basically is a more flexible way. The computer looks at the audio and says, okay, I can sort of ease into it here and ease out here, as opposed to a very hard, just cut it out, which might cut out part of your voice. And I should preface this, I am not an audio engineer. A lot of this I learned just going on YouTube. And so I might even be refining my tastes by next running of the leagues. You never know. I'm unpredictable like that.
Because the T-Rex battle and just the story in general was just awesome.
There you go, sound logic. So now we have a completed audio. So RotL, I'm just going to say this, RotL audio. Because that is now what we're using for this clip. But oh, wait, I don't have anything to show on screen as a RotL. Because I could have your photo and like crop it, but then that would put you on screen. And if there's one thing I've learned from YouTube, people love to say, you're not what I imagined. Too bad.
Too bad.
Boo, flippin' who. So, we are masters of adaptation. We will adapt, because guess what I have? A great secret power as I reach into my pocket, which is, don't call the cops.
Stock animation.
I have another hard drive! Huzzah!
Stock photos.
Oh, more than photos. More than just mere photos. This is almost everything. My Little Pony reference images, vectors I've put together, Illustrator files. This is my portable for when I'm on the go, but I don't want it to weigh down what I'm using for production. So this is my little side project for when my home away from home. Because we are going to give Raphael a very simple but direct OC.
Oh, I have actually
Even better, he has a visual reference for me. Goodbye. I've also walked in front of that projector so many times I'm seeing light ghosts. I feel like a cat. A very blind cat.
And then you don't have to put anything the specials on, just
Oh my, this is nice. Is your character a pirate?
Do what you want.
He's got a skull and crossbones.
Do what you want.
Actually, it's supposed to be Metal Rocker themed.
Okay, I see, with the earring and the skull.
Yeah.
But skull and crossbones I kind of associate with piracy. Do you go on the Pirate Bay by chance? Keep in mind YouTube is watching.
Yeah.
All right.
It just matters who posts this first.
It's very hard to show you his screen, but I will endeavor to make a close replica of this. Is that good?
Sure.
Alright, so we go on into way too weird memory.
Weird memory.
Let's see here. Images, my little pony, and this is under other stallion angles. Yep, I've got a whole library of poses, references, character screenshots, anything and everything. I try to build a full library to figure out what I might need. So every time I draw a background character, I keep them in stock. This guy appeared in an episode. It's just a recolored Big Mac. 3 angles for Thunder Lane. Comet Tail hasn't gotten as much love. Now I gotta applaud you. This is an Earth Pony. It's very rare to see people have Earth Pony.
It's actually a Pegasus.
What? I am blind. Well then, Thunder Lane. You're our dude. We're going to take Thunder Lane and we're going to put him in a new file. There's some nice presets. This is a preset in Illustrator.
Stay on target much?
Yes, use the Force.
Use the force of the force.
You're all clear, kid. Now let's have me die in a movie so I can get out of these films.
Oh.
Hey, it's been out long enough. If any of you are crying for spoiler, your fault for taking this long. The spoiler is strong with this one.
Silverquill, watch out, bogey on your tail.
Beg your pardon?
Bogey on your tail.
Oh dear, well, hey, that's probably always there. So this is actually a preset in Illustrator that lets you see how it's going to look. This inner green square is title safe. Any text you put on there is guaranteed to be on a screen, even if a border covers up part of that screen. It's a holdover from when older TVs didn't have modern tech, but it's still a safe bet. This is graphics safe. There, you don't want to put text there, but it's still a safe bet that what's in that boundary is going to appear on the screen. And this is where it's going to crop off. Anything beyond this is just getting cut from the image. Is good, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. So, we have Thunderlight, who is huge.
Jesus.
And slowly and
Kaiju Thunderlane?
Kaiju Lane.
Kaiju Lane.
10 Kaiju Lane.
maybe his hair was slightly glowing light good, so it's fine sometimes.
There you go. Well, now he's bald
And markless.
and markless. Now, normally, guys, I would show you the ins and outs of Illustrator start to finish, but that's a lot. But here's the thing you need to know about Illustrator. It's all based on math. All of this is just mathematical equations, say, form a line. And this is just a bunch of independent. This leg here is one object itself. The shape of the wing is one object. The lines that form the feathers, another equation. The nice thing about Illustrator is that I can enlarge, stretch, flip, twist. It will never lose resolution because math never gets dusty. At least on the chalkboards. And it is, for My Little Pony in particular, that's a great resource to have. The downside of Illustrator is that because everything's mathematical, if you try to apply more complex colors, it starts to look very artificial. Math is cold and unfeeling. An artist has to sort of put a little passion into their brush. So if you're drawing things in a more painter style, I recommend Photoshop or its free version GIMP, which is the only time I can say GIMP at a convention and not get thrown out.
There is Crito, if you've ever heard of it.
I've not, but that sounds like a guy who's on a quest to avenge himself against the gods.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Spelled Krita. Recommended to me by a streamer. It's like Photoshop in a more of a like a naturalistic kind of thing style. It's a very interesting program.
Oh, there you go. So, Krita?
Krita. Krita.
Crido.
Oh,
Zeus, I've come for you!
yes.
Yeah.
So, normally I draw Thunderlane start to finish. Look, I can take his mouth over here. Free floating. Remember in Magic Duel when Pinky got her mouth deleted?
Yeah.
That's because they deleted that vector. But what I'm going to do instead is select the fill color, which in the little color picker, you know, it's green, but Raphael's pony is more orange, I believe.
Well, yeah, it's kind of brown orangish.
Brown oranges. Okay, you're going to have to talk me through it because right about there?
Good enough.
Good. Well, maybe a little
A
brighter.
little lighter.
A little lighter right about there?
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's going to change all the colors.
Except for those two
A
legs.
little bit low.
Lower?
Yeah.
It sounds like a massage. What, a little bit lower? Yeah, a little bit lower. Oh yeah, watch out for those dark spots.
Good enough.
Good enough. Okay, sometimes you just gotta go with good enough. Now, I said select this color. Select Thunderlane's gray. Well, these little legs are a little darker, so it didn't select those colors, and that's okay. Because I always want the back legs, hooves to be a little shadowed. So, using my eyedropper, I just make them the same color, go to the color picker again, and make it a little darker. And that way you have just a little hint of depth. The ponies are not exactly, well, they're more fun animated, but they're just standing still. They look pretty basic. So now we have to change the strokes, the line work. So select the stroke color, and again, I'm just going to select the color and darken it. And then let's see here, looking at your eyes, they are more of an orange-brown gradient.
Yeah, well, they're brighter than the skin color. I intended to do that because before I had it really darker than the actual skin color, but then I was like, make it lighter.
Alrighty. So we just gotta use the ink dropper tool and make that a little darker, or a little lighter, I should say.
Give it some light.
Let there be light. And then make this a little more brownish. Let's take some of the blue away. I don't really like these color sliders. It's harder to get the exact color.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What? I can slide this all over. Huh?
Oh, no.
Look at this.
You are tripping so badly.
I'm messing with your mind. I'm gonna kill your OC, dude. You're gonna
That
see.
actually looks cool. That color gradient right there.
He's gonna. Well, I want to honor.
That looked like an iridescent paint job on a car.
But honestly, I'm expecting him to say, I went to Running the Leaves and all I got was Silver Quill's crappy OC.
Oh, I got myself killed killing mine.
I just came from California, and all I got to show for it is this stupid haircut of mine.
Alright, so, and we changed the angle grade. Now, going from one color to another, Illustrator can handle that pretty well. Good thing for the ponies. Now, you can also adjust how the gradient works. So let's bring a little brighter at the bottom. I see you have some eye highlights, but we're running against the clock on this, so I'm just gonna keep it as it is.
Go ahead.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Well, it looks a lot like my OC already.
There we go. Now, curiously enough, I'm gonna take a little shortcut with your main. Actually, or will I? No. Actually, you know what's funny? Your character has a similar main to mine.
What?
I have well, not many people know that I have another OC,
Not a whole
Oh, Clutterstep.
Flutterstep. So this is what happens when you have a library. Sometimes you can fudge things just a little. So in the interest of time, I realize this isn't a perfect match to your character's mane, but I'm going to borrow Clutter's mane and tail to convey the same look.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Oh, look at that. Hair club for mayors. Of course, he's a stallion. I'm not only a member of Hair Club for Stallions, I'm also a client.
Oh, lordy.
Now, Illustrator is a lot like stacking plates. You can move objects in front and behind one another. So you can draw whole parts of a body, but only show part of them sticking through, which is very helpful.
That is very helpful.
And we're going to make this. We gotta make. Now, part of this, I'm going at light speed, it might seem. Illustrator allows you to change the curve of a line if you add anchor points. These are little road maps that say, hey, I want this to go here, but then go the other way. It's kind of curving it. And I do view it like stop signs on a road. And you can tell it to make it sharper, make it more curved, make it straight.
Make it stubbier.
Make it stubbier, exactly. I like to try and angle it so all the points have a nice sharpness to them. For soft pastels, ponies actually have some pretty sharp lines on them.
Yep.
And then let's see here. Now, obviously that mane is not going to work. But you know what we got to do? We got to save. What's your OC's name?
Stay metal.
Stay Metal?
No.
Stay Metal.
Actually, when did Dr. Clark get here?
Wait a minute.
We need to make a custom font and call it edgy and retype that in edgy font.
Oh,
Edgy.
Oh my
Jesus.
We
god.
should also make a sarcasm font.
There's probably a font's named that online already.
I wouldn't be
Stay
surprised.
edgy.
But here's the thing. I hear this and all I can think of is beer commercial. He is the most interesting stallion in the world.
Stay metal.
The main six have cutie marks of him. He could raise the sun, but decides to let Celestia do.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't always drink, but when he does, it's at a heavy metal concert.
So are we tagging Dusty?
Well, I imagine Dusty will come after me after this. No, you don't steal my bed.
And you forgot though, when he listens to heavy music, so does everyone else.
You got a point there.
His heavy music weighs down the continent. Stay metal, my friends. All right, so
Oh dear God. He's gonna say it one way or
I'm
another.
getting roasted.
this is what
That's
happens.
what you get for coming to a Silver Krill panel.
This is indeed what you get when coming to Silver.
You need
I'm
to
sorry.
You need to upload
That's
this
okay,
footage
this is
as
amazing.
soon as you possibly can. Just raw footage. Like we've been saying, raw footage.
Oh.
Let's see who uploads it faster.
Well, see, so
gonna be
he's the only
Dusty
one with a camera. He wins. All right, now what I got to do, because there's a duotone running through his mane, which I salute because not a lot of stallions in the show get to have duotones. Usually, if you see someone like Flash or Shining Armor, and indeed Thunderlane, they have duotones and we know, hey, this is some pony who's going to be important. Or at least a forced love interest.
There you go.
So, what I am doing is I am moving the parts, and now I'm going to make the center of his mane very dark. This is a darkish brown. Oh, this was a fun thing from when I was studying colors. Women have better eyes for color, and they can also remember the multitude of names.
Oh, is that for the back part? Because I have a black mane. Oh, like that.
Yeah, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Although now I need to darken up the strokes a little because select same stroke color. I need to darken that up because that is... Whoa! No! What did I select? Select same stroke weight. Same. I probably took stroke weight when it should have been color. There we go. Freaked me out there for a second.
The
All right.
strokes are strong with this one.
Oh yes, this was great. When I did a vectoring panel at Nightmare Nights Dallas, I said, okay, now that this character has a stroke, okay.
Oh, that didn't go as planned.
I just heard myself talk and I sound stupid.
That's
I appreciate that, but it's fine to be honest. All right, so now we need to have the highlights going through. And this is where I can actually show you drawing in Illustrator. Now, normally I have a tablet and a stylus, but you can use just the mouse to draw your anchor points, get the curve, and you just sort of build it out. This is why I tend to just copy and modify. Going from scratch can be very time consuming.
Very.
Very. So I apologize that this won't totally match your OC's hair, but it'll be close.
That's why we say we're trying.
We're trying, and you're getting to see your character on the screen, which is fantastic. Yes, be honored, be flattered. Yes, look at that. Looks like I spilled chocolate milk. And I'm gonna just copy and paste it into a group. So, yes. Looks like a really bad anime, but again, please forgive me, but we gotta keep rolling. The nice thing is that unlike, say, if you do this in Photoshop, the pixels are there like ink or paint on a canvas. A mathematical equation, you can still swap out the numbers. So even though I've drawn these shapes, I can still go back and change them later. So we're just going to move. So see, I can still move this and I can alter the, to make it more smooth.
It kind of does look like his hair is really greasy at that point.
It does. It looks like I threw WD-40 on you. But like I say, sometimes the refinement can take a little while. In truth, when I do this, I usually have an audiobook going because I can clear at least a good chunk of the book. Just finished Ready Player One. Has anyone read that book?
Oh my god.
All I'm thinking is this has to become a movie. The intellectual property alone will be a nightmare.
It is.
They're making
What?
one.
Yeah, Spielberg's making it into a movie.
Yeah.
That makes sense since he. Well, that's awesome. I mean, this is a movie which will have hopefully giant robot monsters fighting elvish trolls. R2D2 the DJ.
What?
It is every sci-fi fantasy nerd's wet dream.
Wait, what is this
Didn't we
called?
even say
Ready
that
Player One.
on...
Okay then.
That is a medical term.
I'm gonna look
Okay.
for it.
Yeah,
Loophole.
loophole. But it is a fantastic book. It is just chock full, and I realized listening to this, okay, when I get the references, which is 99% of the time, I know I'm a nerd. Now here we just add a little bit of an earring. And make the outline a little orange to help it stand out. We're definitely going to go past the 1 hour mark, so apologies.
Well, I don't...
No one's using this panel room afterwards.
Yeah, no one's using this panel room afterwards, and mean, I'm not, no offense to you, Silver, but if people need to leave, they can leave, so.
That's right. No one has kept you prisoner yet. Yet, I like to just add that in to sound mysterious.
The only people that are stuck here are the people that are in front of the camera, or at least to the left.
Yes, this is the first.
So technically, you are with some people.
Wait,
I'm
you
running
mean
down in front of it a couple times.
Wait, that means I'm trapped here. I'm trapped in the glass booth of emotion. All right, so now it's kind of looking like you're see a little, just a skosh.
Just a scope.
Just a skosh. Well,
Looks good
again,
either way.
we're going light speed here. So last but not least, I'm gonna roll out in the wings to cover where the key mark would be. Otherwise, I draw that and add it in. But again, speed is the key. So this dude has a pretty rockin' necklace. Or is there a proper term for that? You know how guys don't play with dolls, they play with action figures?
Oh. No, we.
It's a chain.
Yeah, that's.
See, you can't say necklace, it's a chain,
Not a
man.
necklace.
I called bull crap.
It's a chain.
Yeah, I call it a necklace because it's awesome.
So, all I gotta do, now Illustrator has this neat little thing, rather than drawing just blunt end lines, you can tell it, hey, top off the line with little points. Gives a nice little gradient.
Hello, keyhole.
Or the beginning of
Skull.
Grimm's
Yeah,
face
it's
from
skull.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Ooh,
point.
love that.
Grim and evil. I still remember when that was the show's title. So, look at that. That's boss. Is that still cool? Is that what the youngins are saying?
Boss.
Are
The fact that you said that,
I think it's a universal term that everyone thinks things are cool.
Yeah, but no one can say cool anymore because that's like retro
Yeah.
Big
I still
Daddy.
say it.
Yo,
Yeah,
for
but
shizzle,
Yeah, but I'm 20.
giggity. I don't know.
You're not Quagmire.
Thank God for that. Well, let's see here. Taking a quick peek.
That relates to me saying.
Okay, I see 3 dividers, but I also realize mine are kind of tall. So here's where you can just modify the piece very easily.
Yeah, there's no way you get this level of depth from a free program.
Now, that's why I consider Illustrator and the Adobe class, it's expensive, but it's worth it.
I can see how this is incredibly worth it.
And then, finally, just so it's not like implanted on his chest, a la Shadow Man, we're just going to draw a very simple connector chain, and we layer it so that it's right behind the mane and neck. And that's a general idea.
Now it looks like it's strapped onto his neck by like a compression strap or something.
Well, hey, that's hardcore, man.
That's what we
metal.
call a choker.
Yeah,
But-
it's a 90s choker.
So
Oh.
I've got a neutral pose. But now I need a few more poses to match his dialogue, including the simple fact that he is talking. So all I gotta do is change the shape of his face. Come on.
Save.
Oh yes, I have saved.
Just making sure.
See, you are all learning, my Padawans. I'm sorry I called you Padawans. That's from a really bad trilogy. if
How dare you bring that up? I'm triggered.
Don't get triggered here. We trigger everybody.
hey, at least the prequels are better than Star Trek.
Oh my god.
Still, if you ever want to know Jedi pickup lines, hey baby, what's your midichlorian count? Bonus points if you can guess how often that actually worked.
Oh my.
How many times have you tried?
Correct!
Well, all they have to do is use their mind powers and here,
What
you want to go out with me.
Oh, that only
How do you
works
think
That only
Anakin
works
got
on
out
weak
past
minds.
me?
We all know that women don't have weak minds.
unless they're
By
Kardashians.
talking about Satan.
Boom to the highest extent.
Hi-oh.
Air horn noises.
Alright, so now I just need to add
Oh my
a
God.
little bit.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
Oh. He must be really yelling that day.
yeah, this is what you use. This is where you place it when you're like, I hate everyone! If I layer it just right, there we go.
There we go.
So
Little bit.
basically, that's what you use on the people you collab with.
I'm
Especially Josh.
especially, well, Josh, I basically just need the screaming. That's it. But yes, I'm a control freak. I like having.
Gee, what was our first clue?
I like having visual consistency. So while people I collab with generously offer the vectors they have, those are vectors made by other people. And I can't edit them, I can't really work with them. The only times I've used a few of other people's vectors in a crunch sometimes, though it's worked with varying success. Josh did give me his vector set, but you know what? His character in his videos stops right here. It's just gone. I looked at this and thought,
You ain't got no legs.
this is horrible. Is this some sort of commentary? Were you wounded in action?
Awful legs?
What was your time in the army like? And that's when I learned he's in the Marines. It's where that joke came from.
I bet.
Because you do not call someone from the Marines an army man.
I'm a Marine!
And then shot out of a party howitzer.
That's like throwing insults.
You guys
Your
know
father
that's
was a hamster, and your mother smelled of elderberries.
I know.
Now go away before I close to you. Think that.
And now I just make different poses by moving.
Holy dirt buys Batman. Oh my god.
And this is how I make my character poses for myself and my collaborators. I just duplicate the layer, talk, and you're pointing, and basically there are all sorts of tools that let you rotate objects. Look at his pointing, but we want a little bit more of a point, so we're going to shear it. For sheer delight. Whoop.
Jesus, who shot your arm off?
There we go.
Sorry, Raph, this is what you get, bud.
And there we go. Last but not least, because I think
Tell me you're gonna do a face-off one.
a face-off, well, that takes a little bit more time, and I'm already pushing the limits.
It's just about out of it.
We're just gonna make him really happy.
Closed eyes.
But he's metal. He can't be happy.
I think that's only death metal.
That's only being if you're wanting to be.
If you're, I don't know, if you're a fan of 80s metal, you're pretty happy.
Hey, okay. The first power rock I ever fell in love with was Stan Bush's The Touch, because Optimus Prime kicks all kinds of robot booty.
Yep.
Okay, so we have got just 5 poses, but that's going to be enough. So we're going to save this.
Holy crap, his mouth is sticking through.
Oh, well, there you go. Now it's mute.
Now it's all sticking through.
And we're going to export this as
Everything.
a Photoshop file. Why? Because,
You can comment it?
let's see here. Running of the leaves. Oh, RotL audio. Yes. Right layers. What's this going to do? It's going to take all that and turn it into a Photoshop image. Why am I making Photoshop? Because both Photoshop and the video editor Adobe Premiere use, thank you.
No, why does it have 5 legs?
Because what you're actually seeing are 5 layers stacked on top of one another.
Yes.
In one of them, Tony is pointing with his 4th leg. So when you look at it all together, it's like stacking plates.
Okay. Thought it's a book.
So, sir, thank you for the loan of your OC and your phone.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, and your.
Oh, yeah.
Can I see yours?
Well, I just
Oh, sure. It's pretty close.
Well, it
For
ain't
what
perfect.
time we have?
Well,
Yeah, no, that.
it's close-ish.
Yeah.
Closest can be.
Yeah.
Good
Anyone
enough
else
for
wanna see?
Rio, close enough for horseshoes. Clear clipboard. All right, now we get into the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
Now it is time to actually edit.
It's really close.
This is what I
Oh,
laugh
Other
about.
than the little bit coming out right here,
Yeah.
it's pretty much the same.
Sure. Sorry.
Okay, can you see if his credit card is on that camera as well?
No, but there's who he is, and that's the comparison shot.
Silver, I'm at the perfect angle to back you up that
Security
thank you.
number.
Yes, I'm at the perfect angle to retaliate. Alright, so this is how it looks from the top looking down. Kind of freaky, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's start Premiere Pro up, and we're going to go with a new project. We're going to call this RotL's Speech.
Yes.
Speech Scare Master, no, we want to put this in RotL Audio. And this is my ultimate playground,
That boy.
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Oh dear.
And we need a new sequence. Fortunately, it comes preloaded. However, that is not the correct preload. Shame on you.
This interface looks a lot like Source Filmmaker.
Possible, I've never used Source Filmmaker before.
Basically think Gary's smart animations.
Okay, I'm not cool and hip with it. I don't get jiggy with your Source Filmmakers and your
Keep using this and we'll let you know.
I don't know these things. You're making me feel old.
I don't know it, and I don't even use Steam.
Stop it.
Just think, Kelly's older than you. That's all you gotta think.
That's all you need.
Ah, curses. Okay, we gotta do one more step before I can enter this playground.
You.
Help improve Adobe products. Cancel, Shaw.
Shaw.
Making me survey. There we go. So, this has been something odd. When I was working on the Scaremaster, my most recent review at the time we're doing this, if I exported from Illustrator Photoshop, it just turned everything into raster, just little dots on the screen. This one, it's preserving the vector, so I just have to tell it, hey, make this just one solid image.
One layer.
One layer.
But that's a bad idea.
Well, not all of it into one layer, but
Exactly.
here we go. Now, when I import it, it's still being difficult. Sometimes the computer gets very set in its ways. It doesn't realize I've made a change and thinks it's the old way. Let's try now. Nope, okay, fine, Premiere. Be that way. You want to know what I can do? I can save and quit. What you gonna do now, sucker?
Can you dig it?
Yo, Bannon, I can dig it. Never show this again.
I'm sure it's good, yeah, cancel.
All right, let's see if you're gonna work with me here.
Is it your? No. Is it your? No.
There we go. Yes. All right, now we got one other thing we need, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's get this all going. So, I need some dark video, because we are gonna fade in on Zerafael. And so, basically, here's what I do. I got all, let's count our windows real quick. This up here is the bin. This is where all my clips are kept. And really, it's like signposts. It says, you want to reference this clip. It's somewhere on your hard drive. This is the sequence. This is where I'm going to put all the clips to create the final edit. Up top, we have the preview window for what I'm working with, and the sequence video. That's how the final compilation looks. Over here are effects. I'm afraid the text is illegible, but I'll do my best to describe them. So, we're with the dark video, and I just want to set an in and an out. They're like start-stop signs. Start the video here, end the video here, and I just want 10 seconds of audio. Actually, let's just go with 1 second of audio. That's of video, I should say. Oh, sequence window. I have custom keyboards set up, so why is it not using that? Preferences, keyboard shortcuts. There we are. There you are. Same keyboard. Yay. I worked in video for several years, and my coworkers all hated me because I learned to customize the keyboard layout. The idea was you have one hand on the keyboard, one hand on your stylus, which is also your mouse. And they are all like, well, shouldn't you, all the buttons were laid out. So what am I trying to say? if your hands on the keyboard, you want to keep everything on the left side of the keyboard, easy to just click them in short order, work faster. But that meant going against the standard keyboard layout. And boy, do people hate it when you do that and don't change it back.
My God.
Oh, it's like playing a game tournament and you change the buttons for your
Exactly.
setup.
That's why you bring your own controller and specify with people for that.
Yes, because people get mad when they suddenly think their keyboard is broken and then they just go, "Dang it, Tim!"
I would just do that and you're like, Silver!
I'd be worried if people called me Silver
Oh, that's awesome.
back then, because
That's awesome. Use.
that was pre-Quill.
It's a
Pun,
The puns!
Hey, well, you're welcome.
You didn't even mean for that pun.
pun became
That just
intended.
happened.
yeah. This is what we deal with all the time.
It's true.
I am sorry for your loss.
All right, so now let's take Raphael. We're
We-
back to Raphael's
We
audio.
get punished.
Things come full circle.
Hello, my name is Raphael. Hello, my name is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. Hope you guys liked the concert.
Okay, so that's just one bit. I'm trying to take out the ums and ahs and any pauses.
Would you say into the microphone, who is your favorite poem?
Twilight Sparkle.
Full sentence. This is my favorite.
Twilight.
Holy crap, you are speaking up.
Oh yeah, I can get you through this real quick.
Twilight Sparkle is my favorite pony. She's best princess. Twilight Sparkle is my favorite pony, and she's best princess.
There we go. Get a little distant.
Okay, you're half right.
I didn't think this was gonna come up further.
You're a fanboy hosting this.
But
And then, hey, I know you kept doing and then what is your favorite Twilight episode and why?
Oh boy.
Not close.
I guess the Glass of Water episode, the Three is a Crowd, I guess. Oh no, Twilight's Kingdom is my favorite.
Okay,
I guess
we're gonna take away the stumble.
The Glass of Water episode, the Three is a Crowd, I guess. Oh no,
Yeah, audio scrubbing. You can just go through frame by frame.
Oh, jeez.
I guess the Glass of Water episode, the Three is a Crowd. Oh no,
So I want to get right when it goes t.
Twilight's Kingdom is my favorite Twilight episode. The Three is
Here we go.
Twilight's Kingdom, my favorite Twilight episode.
Why is that favorite?
Because the T-Rex battle and just the story in general was just awesome. It's my favorite episode too.
There we go.
Excellent. And is there anything you'd like to say to the audience?
Not really.
I'm going to cut that out because I know you want to be nice.
Thanks for listening to me.
Well, I have to go through what I have to edit my videos.
This is it. Here's the funny thing. Everyone jokes that my after the facts were appropriately named. Self-fulfilling prophecy. The thing I find funny is that some folks, even other reviewers, approach it like, well, he does it when he feels like it. Dude, I am working through hours of audio making it sound right.
Yes.
You think I just lay in bed, it's like, today I feel like posting a video, click, click, post.
Yeah, that's
Nonsense.
not how that works.
And the more complex you make it, the longer it takes, but hopefully the greater the entertainment value. That is the trade-off.
Now look at your little
Hello, my name is.
Alright, so we're gonna fade up on Stay Metal. But look, he's bigger than the screen. We're gonna deal with that in a sec. But let's
Hello, my name is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. Hope you guys liked the concert.
so we're gonna just say now he's talking, so we'll use the talking pose.
Hope you guys liked the concert.
He has that adorable laugh, thank you for that. So we're gonna use
Twilight Sparkle is my favorite pony, and she's best princess.
top 14.
Twilight's Kingdom is my favorite Twilight episode.
Tuck over. This is why the naming convention, I remember my own sort of naming scheme so it's easy to find clips. It'd be harder
The
if
T-Rex
someone who didn't know inside my head were to try and edit with this.
just the story in general was just awesome.
So let's go back to pointing.
It's my favorite episode too.
Tuck. Tucking, tucking, tuck, tuck, tuck.
Thanks for listening to me.
And once again with the happiness.
Happy.
Yes, nothing says metal like smiling.
Happy, joy, joy, happy.
Happy, joy, joy. Sing along or I'll kill you all.
That's a little old for this crowd.
Oi! Who said that? No, seriously, who said that? No, seriously, who said that? My eyes aren't so good.
Okay, who's the youngest one here?
Alright, so now,
Anyone under 18?
we face a conundrum.
Anyone under 20?
He's
Yep.
he's bigger than the screen. But with the advent of digital technology, it's actually very easy to do a couple things. Like, I want him to be facing left, not right. So if I go into Video Effects, Transform, this little section right here, Horizontal Flip. Booyah! And then, under Effect Controls, Scale, you can do it. You can key in a number or just move the slider.
Now you're showing his choice.
And then you'd get really high, and this is cheap entertainment. Ooh, dude, my hands are huge now. They're small. Now they're small. Let's say right about there. And I like to put my character in sort of the little lower, right about there.
Yeah,
Now, can you imagine if I had to do this for every single clip in the sequence, all the time? Exactly right. So what I can do, however, is I click on the one I just modified and I hit one of the next best controls.
Control C.
Exactly right. Or because I'm Mac and elitist,
Command C.
Command C. I have command.
I have command as well.
Oh, my hands are huge.
we have command, but we have the control.
Actually, you can't shut me down.
Want to bet?
Oh, we are facing challenges now. But here we go. All I gotta do is select the other clips and go paste attributes. This is selection paste attributes. This thing's gonna say, okay, I want the motion. That's what made him big and small. I'm okay with opacity. He's totally opaque. Not remapping time, which is a function I've never used. But I do want to copy the horizontal flip. So now, every single one.
Hey, it looks like you're in your own actual video now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks like you're in your own after the fact.
Oh boy.
But we're not done yet. We need one other thing to make this complete.
Background.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pony up, please.
not even a background. This is my folder where I keep all my library of My Little Pony episodes.
Oh
Is that the entirety of My Little Pony in one folder?
Well, yes.
How
So,
many
How do you have a social
terabytes
life?
of data do you have on that hard drive?
2.
How many gigs does this take?
I haven't really, I guess, willful ignorance.
Over 2,000 gigabytes. A terabyte is
No,
roughly...
wait, someone get me a scouter. I might need it. So we're 9,000?
No.
Alright,
Left
That's
that
not
one at home.
9,000. That would be over 9
Okay.
terabytes.
Not counting Equestria Girls, because most fans would rather not. Let's see here. Cumulatively, that's 93.46 gigabytes.
Oh, wow.
It's a hefty deal, but I use them every single video, so it's worth the investment in my eyes.
Did you buy them or did you just download them legally?
Well, no, there's a loaded question. I bought them. I bought a season pass and converted the files to a usable format, but I support the official show.
Please support the official release.
Not a pirate, in this regard.
So, we fade up.
Hello, my name is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. Hope you guys liked the concert.
So, right when he starts talking about how much he likes Twilight.
Twilight Sparkle is my favorite pony, and she's best princess.
So, I'm going to want it to go to episode 65. I numbered these. That's also kind of boring and tedious.
Oh, it gets very tedious after a while.
So, there it is. The whole Magical Mystery Cure.
Wow.
Who wants to watch MLP and fast forward?
If you want me to spoil the episode, here you go.
Oh,
Take back the memories. Set the Phantom ablaze.
This is where we all went crazy.
This was the episode that made me do reviews because everyone got so mad for 9 months. It was sickening how toxic the fandom became for a while because everyone was upset about Princess Twilight.
You know what's strange? This actually got me interested to actually watch this in Equestria Girls, and that's what made me a Brony.
So, well, good things can come from a rough situation.
And even then, that's actually, so I kind of have a bit of a soft spot for all
Twilight's
this.
Kingdom is my favorite Twilight episode.
So let's see. What's an iconic image for Twilight's Kingdom?
Her flying a T-Rex.
Amending fences, do princesses dream of magic sheep? We gotta go down a little. Gone too far. Princess Dream, Amending, Princess Spike, Bloom and Gloom. There we are. Twilight's Kingdom.
Well, if you want something that's
Yeah, here we go. See,
divisive, then
I get
asshole.
There we go. Let's just go with Discord. So, I should mention, I'm setting an in and an out in a sequence. I am telling the computer, hey, I want a clip to go from here to here. And much like stacking plates with vectors, it's divided into video layer 1, 2, 3, 4, audio 1, 2, 3. I can add more if I need. And it's just stacking one thing on top of another.
Yeah.
So, I want the Discord scene to go in that range. And I'm going to go, yep. So now we superimpose over.
Wow.
The T-Rex battle and just the story in general was just awesome.
Alrighty.
At least we know where to go.
Yep. This is, look, I'll be honest, I was not crazy about the setup in this episode. I felt Celestia's plan was very poor, but the battle is just a delight.
Silver?
Yeah.
Who actually is that?
Who's what?
The pony.
Him.
It's
That's
him.
right, guys. Yeah, it's that guy's over. Okay. There you go.
The T-Rex battle and just the story in general was just awesome.
This is actually the real OC.
It's my favorite episode too.
We didn't have an
And we'll- There you are.
That's a Orion activate.
Now, by the way, what is your opinion on the rainbow power?
At first, I didn't like it. Now I'm kind of more about it. The only one I do really like is Rainbow Dashes.
I actually like her in Twilight's the best, honestly.
Yeah.
Personally, they haven't used it enough to
I
warrant us
started
actually
off
giving a big
with
opinion
not
on it.
liking it, and then I just realized it's an incorporation. I might as well just ignore it being a thing. I can't change it.
Well, unlike did anyone see the season 4 finale? I mean, the
Yes.
season 6 finale?
There we go.
Yes!
Yes.
Whoa,
We
hang
can't
on,
really
hang on.
talk
Whoa,
about it.
hang on.
Raise your hand if you haven't seen it.
You haven't?
Yes,
Oh,
okay,
never mind, never mind,
we
never
can't
mind.
talk about
We
that.
can't. Sorry.
And it's going on the internet.
Yeah. Courtesy of no spoilers.
Well, what I was going to say is at least it's not permanent.
Thanks for listening to me.
Alright, so I'm just going to apply a fade in and a fade out on some of this. And just like before, let's set the transition time to just 10 frames, really quick.
Wow.
So, but now we've got a problem. He's taking up the whole screen.
Shrink it.
Yes, indeed. We're going to make this like, let's try 25%. Too small.
And that's the wrong thing, isn't it?
There we go.
Or you not do
To Raphael, what you did for the first 2 episodes, wasn't it? Just operate in a black void.
No, I'm past those days.
My card's got 13 minutes left.
That we won't need the full 13 minutes, thankfully.
Thankfully, this is easy stuff. quote unquote.
Easy is relative.
Relative.
Hey, Hobalt,
Yes.
it's rude to talk during someone else's panel. Listen there.
Easy as pie. When I say pie, I'm talking about the mathematical equation.
Take care.
Jesus.
Exactly. Actually, if I'm being picked up.
Oh, okay, well, have safe travels.
I was not sure if it's weird, but
Oh, good.
hope to see you next year.
Sounds good.
Okay. I just wanted to say bye.
Take care.
Griffin cooperation.
Hypocrite.
Hippogriff, yes.
Well, Griffin.
I give it to
Okay, so Black Void.
I didn't know that.
You're just going to do like a standard Ponyville background like you normally do?
Well, honestly, I have a lot of background saved from various things, but we are at Running of the Leaves. So,
Small background.
Running of the Leaves, I happen to do a promo Let's see, but where did I keep it? See, this is sometimes the disorganization that plagues me. Arrange by name. Here we are.
Ah, yes, the one thing I don't like about how some Macs are done.
There we go. So we just take that in. And again, it's a very big file, so we just got to scale this puppy down. Oop, 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 oop. Right about there? Yes.
And now we
Monster. Twilight Sparkle is my favorite pony. She's best.
All right, now we need one more thing. And again, this won't take the full 13 minutes, but we need just some music. One of the things my support from people who buy merchandise at conventions or support on Patreon is I've been able to buy a license to a royalty-free library called DeWolf, which is not intended as a tribute to Dr. Wolf, but I'll take it. And let's go with something fun.
But it's metal.
If only we had some nice small.
All right, fine. We'll go dark. You know what? If I just do a search for metal,
Oh Jesus!
no surrender and teacher and traction.
That's all you got.
Yes.
This really fit the review.
This is
though.
not gonna. Well.
It's not going to fit at all, but we're going to do it.
Let's see how this works.
Let's go.
I'd say with the fighting thing, like just
Yeah.
that pairs.
All we got to do is.
Hello, my name
Alrighty.
Wow, that sounds like a documentary.
is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. You guys like the concert? Twilight Sparkle is my
I think I need to adjust the keyboard shortcuts volume. Decrease volume by many. We're going to do that. And increase clip volume by many. This is sometimes you just got to customize on the go.
favorite pony, and she's best princess. Twilight's Kingdom is my...
Alright, so now we just do a quick render. That tells the computer, chew over what you've done so far. Sequence render in and out. Chew it over, make it look pretty, make it shine.
Hopefully.
And it's going to take just a few minutes to chew through some of the video. I am almost half an hour overdue, but hey.
Yeah.
That is, but we're still good. How are we doing on camera time?
I've got 10 minutes.
Oh, what a terrible morning to have a curse.
Better than YouTube's render time.
So render is kind of like compiling to
Castlevania.
the animation to the programming world.
It is. It is very much. Now, I haven't featured an animation in this. That's going to be a topic for another day. But this is basically what I do in all my videos. It's one layer of my character's poses, video clips to emphasize each point. I had a really great video professor, worked for a news station, and he followed a simple philosophy. Say dog, see dog. Just show people what you're talking about. It's why I'm sometimes a little worried when I see people editing and they just let the footage go on. If you're talking about Pinkie Pie, don't show Rainbow Dash in the clip.
You know, unless she has something to do with what the
Exactly.
situation is.
Yeah.
So we move along. Oh, but I'm afraid this is just a little slower than my regular computer. And since I don't want to keep you guys too long, I know there's still much to be done during this convention.
Well, except for me.
And I also know that some folks are facing a departure.
I'm here till Monday. So
I'm not.
You live here.
Yeah, but I'm not at this hotel. I have dinner with my family tonight. It's going to be nice.
Hello, my name is Raphael. I was the light technician last night. Hope you guys liked the concert. Twilight Sparkle is my favorite pony, and she's best princess. Twilight's Kingdom is my favorite Twilight episode. The T-Rex battle and just the story in general was just awesome. It's my favorite episode too. Thanks for listening to me.
Wow, that fit way better than it should.
Amazing.
Now let's be realistic here. That video, including the black, is 27 seconds and 15 frames.
Wow.
I was at this for over an hour and a half.
Yeah.
every minute of video you see can involve as much as, or as little as an hour of prep work. That is the challenge. A lot, and there's a trade-off. Some folks get their videos done the day of or the day after an episode airs. Now they work at it very hard, but it's simple, it's direct. I like to be elaborate. I like to have goofy animations and all this stuff, so it takes more time. It's a choice, and that's why I'm kind of glad I named my video after the fact.
Yes.
But, so, I hope this was a good eye-opener. I should mention that my friend the Kaiju no Kami, he uses Sony Vegas. It's a Vegas Pro. Yeah, Pro?
Oh, yeah.
Sony Vegas Pro. It's a comparable editing software. It's a little more newcomer or user-friendly. This is the result of me working for a long time with video tools, so I know the programs a little bit more intimately. So intimately, in fact, like a waifu. Bye. Oh, that reminds me.
The prize?
A certain someone was kind enough to not only borrow his voice, his OC, and many other things. And so, RotL, this is the very last under review expansion for Twilight Sparkle's secret shipfic folder. And it is yours. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
And if you'd like, I can send you a Google Drive link for a video clip of this.
Yes.
I just need
Please.
to get your email.
Okay.
So, now, like I say, this, you know what, since we got just a few more minutes, and because I'm a greedy, selfish person,
That's nothing new.
I don't hear anyone disagreeing.
No, you're not. Don't say that.
It's two.
No.
The humility is good for you.
I wish to debate that assertion.
How about the other times?
You're very kind soul.
I appreciate it. Alright, so this was Scaremaster. We're just going to offline the parts that aren't really big, that may not be referenced.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Let's see.
I've got 4 minutes.
Well,
It's a 40-minute review.
well, we're not going to watch the whole blessed thing.
That
You
is
can specify.
Right.
Go to the actual video if you want to watch this.
If the sequence ever shows up, see in this little corner, it's trying to load everything you worked on.
Yeah.
It's going to look complex as can be. I'll give a screenshot to the Kaiju no Kami, and if he wishes to end it at the end. And it's hard work, and it takes a long time, but sometimes there's a payoff. I've never shown this to anyone, because I only just recently got it. This is a letter from YouTube offering congratulations on 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, it's the play button.
This is going on my show thanks to the support of people on YouTube.
And I'm sorry that I'm going to make my account and subscribe more.
Well, don't do that. I don't want you to expose yourself to danger on YouTube.
Yeah, we just need to get him 900,000 more, and you can get a golden play button.
Well, that'd be something,
And
but I think
for
that's
time.
going to take more work and maybe expanding to other fandoms. But guys, thank you for hanging with me through this process. Thank you for coming to Running of the Leaves. I hope you had a
It's only a
fantastic
hack to
time.
get him a diamond one.
Oh,
Oh boy.
a Diamond Tiara one?
Everyone, what we need to do is we need to make hundreds of emails and hundreds of YouTube
Let's
accounts.
not.
Please.
I am legally required to encourage you not to do so. Wink, wink.
What is this legal business that you speak of?
It is what we look to when we're in trouble, what we curse when we're safe.
I think your video loaded, or
But no, that would be very bad
It's
for
still
public
going,
relations.
connecting. Honestly, I expected this. Is this a blank sequence? I know I haven't. But sequences, Scaremaster. I had a lot of sequences for this.
But if Silver Quill just jumped up to like just that
Generate
many.
All of a sudden,
subscribers.
everyone's going to be like,
Well, no wonder. I
That would make him the
here
most
it is.
subscribed
Here's the
brony channel
sequence.
ever.
It would,
Yeah,
but it would,
that.
but
You
also
would be
Silver Quill would
accused
come
of
under a
stuff.
lot of
Scrutiny.
fire.
Yeah,
Yes,
it would.
that is
It wouldn't
true.
actually be a good idea.
Oh,
It wouldn't be
I-
a good idea, it wouldn't help anything, it would probably, likelihood destroy Silver's channel.
yeah,
And
so we can all
probably
just blame you
ruin
then.
him. What?
There's your idea.
No,
I was more joking.
Obviously.
you gotta blame A and Y. That's
Yeah.
that's just how it goes. Oh, silly me. Okay, so this was 40 minutes, and even then
Whoa.
I took some clips and put them in another sequence. But all this is like one person's voiceover, another person's voiceover, another person, you go all the way down and you get to the music and sound effects. Everything's layered so it's easy to find, but looking at the big picture, good luck trying to figure out what the hey is going on.
It says the Matrix wants you.
Oh yes. Vis-a-vis, I have chosen this prolific proliferation and use multisyllabic words to create a conundrum of misunderstandings. Wachowskis, I salute your first movie. I'm confused as heck.
Mommy?
But the end result is...
Being a pony, and wow, does my brain hurt. Anyway, ever since that moment, it opened up the gates for a ton of creepy artwork,
see,
theories,
all
and
of
story
this
ideas
is
in the
reading
fandom. The biggest
his
being,
pose,
could Fluttershy
the
still
episode clips, the
willingly
background,
turn herself
him
back into a
talking right
backbone?
here.
We got a small dose
And
of it in
the music is off screen right now, but there's music way
that
down
took
at the
place
bottom.
in a dream setting,
That's
so
what it
wouldn't
takes.
really count.
That's what goes into
However,
a video.
during my first
And
viewing
if you
of this
work hard at
episode,
it, that's what
when
hopefully
Vestal Shy
entertains an
appeared on
audience.
screen again,
So
I
guys,
was on the edge of my
well guys,
seat.
thank you again.
Especially
Have a
with the
great rest of the
addition
day.
that
Thanks for coming to
haunting
Running the
evil
Leagues.
laugh.